Good morning. Much better. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to number 41, Coffee and Vinyl. Let's see if we can make it happen. I've been here for a little while, and I've been filing records, pulling records. I'm actually going to make a new arrival video. I haven't done that in a long time. But I have a crate or two that I could show people, which would be really cool. Yeah, so there we go. Cheers. Morning coffee is so good. So what I did, I pulled some records, mostly blind, and then I grabbed some rock trivia cards. Might be fun to play. Might be fun to throw them in and out. So let's go and get started. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Carol. Cheers. A group I don't know much about called Buckinghams. And this is their greatest hits. But I should really check them out. I think they were just kind of like popular in the 60s. I don't know. I should check them out. It's a shame we can't play music on here and we could listen to stuff as we talk about it. Oh well, another time. Yeah, another time. So there you go. Here's another record I pulled. I haven't had the opportunity to hear this, mainly because it's factory sealed. Andrew and the Upstarts. Uproar. Yeah, this came in on this date. Looks like they're from Nashville, Tennessee. I guess I should go on YouTube and listen to them and see what they're all about. But it looks like it's a private press. 1987. Yeah, Andrew and the Upstarts with Uproar. There you go. I'll check it out sometime. Oh yeah. Something a little more familiar to me, and I'm sure to people. Stephen Stills, or the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. He did a lot of stuff that I just don't remember, and I don't know. Is this a double disc? No, it's not a double disc. It's a gatefold. So these records I pulled yesterday and today, I'm gonna go live sometime today and have a Buy It Now sell. So you can get a sneak peek if you're here with me for Coffee and Vinyl. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, what is this? This is on Crystallis. It's a gold stamp promo. So as these songs were recorded live by the Fountainhead at the Whiskey in Hollywood on Tuesday, December 9th, 1986, at the final show of the band's debut U.S. tour, So Good Now, Heart and Soul, and sometimes were produced overnight by the Mike Rondali in the Fountainhead. So there you go. This is a little promo thing that Crystallis Records most likely sent to the radio stations. I love it when there's a 12-inch record that plays at 45 RPMs. Absolutely. Yeah. So this is live. It's live. It's live. It's live. So I'm doing myself a listen for that. That's for sure. Yeah. Cheers. It feels like a Sunday morning. It really does. Vince Edwards at the Riviera in Las Vegas. And it says he's a star of Ben Case. I'm thinking Ben Casey is a TV show. Yeah. Anyway, here he is, Vince Edwards, in person at the Riviera. Looks like a wholesome cat. Good morning, Carson. Cheers. Looking for something. I'm just looking for clues at the scene of the crime. Yeah. I love the way this feels, folks. This is the Distractions. With the record, Nobody's Perfect. Nobody's Perfect. It's 1980 something. I don't know anything about these guys. I wish I could listen to everything. The inner sleeve looks like a UK person. Let's see if it is. It doesn't say. Oh, it's produced by John Astley. I love John. I like John. So this is worth a listen. Just because his name on it. But it says it's Island EMI, and it says well, it doesn't say where it was pressed, but it's got stampers versus etchings in the dead wax. Yeah, it was made somewhere else. Yeah, looks like somebody ate fried chicken before they put this record back in here. So my iMac, I had to restart it, and the fan is on. Do you guys hear the fan on my iMac? I didn't go live last night, Carol. Next thing I knew, the time had run away. I'm doing pretty cool, Carson. I got here early this morning and got a lot of things done already, and I went to get the StreamYard started on my Mac because I wanted to do some attributes and had to restart my Mac. So I just grabbed the MacBook Pro, and that's what I'm on now. But I'm doing okay. Feeling pretty swell. Woke up to a lot of news. A lot of news. A lot of news has happened, folks. A lot of news out there. Be careful. Wear your mask. This is a band called, but I plan to go live this sometime today. Hubert Koch, K-A-H, Hubert Koch, Military Drums. Folks, you can't ask for a better hat than that. Look at that. Look how cool that hat is. Let's see if I see anything. This is a 12-inch single for the song Military Drums. It's on Curb Records, 1987. Ooh, white label promo. Nothing about them. Nothing about them. Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Grace Jones, and where's my inner sleeve? Darn it. This is Grace Jones with a 12-inch single. This is odd. It says side 1, and then it says side A. I like it. Oh, the inner sleeve's in here. Somebody just didn't put it back in there. Yeah. Grace Jones. I like her a lot. She's either new wave or disco. No matter which record you pick up, it's either going to be new wave or it's going to be disco. She is so talented. When I was at the radio station, a guy named Jason, I first learned about Grace Jones through him. He would play the mess out of her, and it was really good. So I like it. Yeah. So this came from a former radio station employee. It's got the big hole punch up there, but it doesn't say anything on here about being promo. So there you go. Grace Jones. Yeah. Hey, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can earn some points now. Okay. I'm going to ask a couple questions. True or false? Joe Jackson likes to play jazz from the 40s. True or false? And then the other one I'm going to ask right now is who sang vocals on Roxy Music for Your Pleasures album? There you go. True or false? Joe Jackson likes to play jazz from the 40s. And who sang vocals on Roxy Music's For Your Pleasure album? All right. See what else I pulled. Indio, I love you so. This is a single. Hard Sun, it has the LP version, and it has an acoustic version. And then there's another song on there. Skull Stamp promo. It's on the AM label. Hey, let's see if we got some answers over here. Congratulations, Carol. You're correct. It's true. You earn 100 record crate bonus points. Good morning, Richard. Thanks for joining. Cheers. Richard answered true. That is so true. You earned 10 record crate bonus points for coming in second. Okay, so we got one left, folks. Who sang vocals on Roxy's Music for Your Pleasure album? Yeah. Richard joins us on the Facebook side of things. Facebook. Woohoo. Let's see what I got right here. The Happy Sounds of Jake Hess and the Imperials. Oh, this is the Jesus Group. Apparently Jesse Hess got real popular or something. But it's on the Heartwarming label. Man, this has to be from the 60s. I wonder if this is more country sounding. Yeah, I haven't listened to it, don't know. John Hunter. I got a feeling this might be a little on the heavier rock side of things. I don't know. It's on the, it's got a gold stamp promo. John Hunter, I don't recognize any other names on here. See what the label is. Private One Records. Oh, it's the CBS label. It is a Robert Ludwig, and it is a master disc. So that's worth right there. The question again is who sang vocals on Roxy's Music's album For Your Pleasure? Acceptable. Yeah. This could be AOR. I like his coat. Looks like looks very Indiana Jones as well as it's got some interesting stitching on the sleeves. Maybe Yvonne DiCarlo designed that. Bonus points if you know who Yvonne DiCarlo is. She was in one big movie and she was in one big TV show. She may have been more than that. That's just all I know. Mike Green. Oh, you know what? I haven't even opened up a YouTube pop-out chat. I need to do that right now. How dare me? How dare me? That is correct, Carol. I didn't realize you enjoyed Roxy Music so well. Congratulations, you won 100 record crate bonus points. Yeah. So congratulations there. Okay, come on now, open up. Yeah, my channel, please. Here I am. I'm live now. It says I got to hit mute. I did it. I hit pause real quick, folks, before it went over the broadcast. And now I'm going to change it to live chat. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but that's what I'm told to do, or suggested or recommended. I you noosed off. Okay. Darn, you noosed off and missed all those opportunities to win some record crate bonus points. I got the pop out chat going. Thank you so much, folks. There we go. This is the Mike Green Band. Looks like perhaps he's from Georgia. It's got a flute in it. Anything with a flute looks interesting to me. Yeah. The fan just stopped. Could you guys tell the difference? Yeah. Okay, cool. Mike Green. Don't know anything about it. Interesting cover, though. Could have been a friend's painting. That's the moon. It's not a sticker. Yeah, I know your stuff. Darn, it's on a major label, folks. And there's a Grateful Dead ticket in here. Little insert. There he is. There's Mike himself. Very proud to be in the studio. But it's on Mercury Records, folks. The same label that Rush was on. The same label that Bachman Turner Overdrive. Thin Lizzy brought us Jailbreak on the Mercury label. Ohio Players. I touched an Ohio Players record today. Rod Stewart was on there. A lot of people, a lot of good things. Tom T. Hall, Statler Brothers, Terry Bradshaw. That's funny. You're not a Roxy Music fan, Carol? Good stuff. Missing out. Missing out. Anyway, Mike Green. Don't know anything about it. Doubt I'll be able to listen to it too, folks. You like BTO? All right. What's your favorite BTO album? Yeah. All right, folks. Let's look at another question. Okay. Remember, no cheating, no internet research, no Google, no go.go, no what's it called? No Wikipedia. Good morning, Alan. Cheers. Just in time, Alan, for the next round of questions. Okay, here we go, folks. Which police member is known as Sting? Which police member is known as Sting? Name Brian Eno's first solo album. Name Brian Eno's first solo album. There we go, folks. Bring it on. Bring it on home. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Let's see. These guys, I see these records a lot. This one is 24 karat gold. Or is it? I'm sorry, 14 karat gold. 14 karat gold. Look at that, folks. I love it. Yeah. I think they did folk music. It's on 14 karat gold folk songs. Even says it on the cover if I just read it. Folk songs. Yeah. It's on the RCA Victor. Yeah. I just love that guy's bow tie. And just think they're standing in front of a gold. You like the album Taking Care of Business, and you like the album Let It Ride. Very cool. Yeah. Limelighters. Yeah. Let's see what else I pulled. This is The Men They Couldn't Hang, Night of 1,000 Candles. I need to figure out what is the band's name and which one's the name of the album. Okay. Tom Keene is a guest on here. I wonder if it's Tommy Keene. Yeah. So this is UK press and manufactured in England. The Men They Couldn't Hang, Night of 1,000 Candles. I still don't know. Oh, it's got a company order form. Oh, this is cool. Oh, Demon Records. Ooh, I like me some Demon Records. They're out of UK, and I think I remember Elvis Costello was on Demon. Yep. Elvis Costello was on Demon, as well as the Imposters. Wow. T-Bone Burnett was on Demon. Oh, this is so cool, folks. This was really neat to find a list like this back in the day. And so it looks like Demon distributed for some other people, which was cool. Edison and HI. That's the reason I see so many UK Al Green pressings. Yeah, that makes sense now. This must have been before Fat Possum got hold of High Records. Yeah, so there we go. So this is UK pressing. This is probably pretty good to listen to. But I think it's called The Men Who Hang Themselves. I'm sorry, The Men That They Couldn't Hang. The Men They Couldn't Hang. Ah, interesting. All right, folks. Surely somebody knows these answers to these two trivia questions. It's got to be so simple. My favorite category. Yeah. Oh, also got to tell you guys some update. Let's see. I'm just going to read the questions again. Name Brian Eno's first solo record, and which police member is known as Sting? You probably heard the Police. Yeah. Speaking of Brian Eno, here's Daniel Lanos on the Opal label. It's Warner Brothers promo. It's got some live stuff on it. And it's blank on one side. No grooves at all. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check. Ooh, it was pressed at the mastering lab, and then it was Specialty Records. It was mastered at the mastering lab, and then pressed at Specialty Records. It's got to sound phenomenal. I love Specialty Records. That was scary. What was scary? What was scary, Carson? Went to a local set, picked up some Dead Kennedys. Oh boy, Alan, you're not going to like them. I'll just buy them from you. No, Alan, you can check them out. But if you don't, we answered earlier. Here comes the warm jazz. That is correct, Carson. You win 100 record crate bonus points. Yeah. I'm sorry, Carson. Yeah, Alan, I'm real curious to hear about your Dead Kennedys. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. That's what it is. Sting's real name. Yeah. Did you get the one with a hand on the cover, Alan, where it looks like it's a mummy or something? Did you get, I can't remember the Dead Kennedy records right now. But anyway, if they're clean and flat, they're very desirable. That's for sure. Yeah. Here's another band from the Atlanta, Georgia area. This is an LP of Love Tractor. They're kind of regional. I have no idea what that image is. And they probably don't either. Yeah. It was so exciting to sell a Kingston Trio this week. I was so happy. Here we go again. Kingston Trio. It is. Well, congratulations, Carson, for knowing the Police. Yeah, you're in 100 record crate bonus points. Congratulations. You're probably up to a couple thousand by now, aren't you, Carson? Yeah, there we go. All right, let's take a look at this. So I like it when the name of the band and the name of the album is not a song title. This is One the Juggler, Nearly a Sin. Sometimes I say produced by the name of the band, which gives a clue. So the band is One the Juggler, produced by Stephen Short and One the Juggler. There you go. Well, there we go, folks. It says it's got strings on it. Oh, wow, that's awesome. You did answer that as a question. I should have disqualified that, Carson. Yeah. Stuart Copeland, he's from right up the street here. He is. On the RCA label. Yeah, Stuart. It's interesting how Stuart Copeland was from America, ended up playing with those two cats over there, which was awesome. And I watched the documentary. It kind of seems like Stuart Copeland was a big push for. He kind of pushed the music and said, "Let's go to America. Let's go to America. Let's go to America." And that's just a documentary I saw. I don't know if it's how true it is, but that was kind of neat. Yeah. And Carson, it was so exciting to see your video and know that there's a library where you still can check out music. Yeah. So when it has strings, it makes me think that maybe it's new wave and things like that. But then again, so did Echo and the Bunnymen. They had wonderful strings. Oh, yeah. This is Les McCain with Bag of Gold. A Bag of Gold. There he is. I like some Les McCain. This is on the Pacific Jazz label. Alan, you still enjoy looking at labels? I do. Pacific Jazz is a really good label, but yeah, it's interesting how we look at some jazz labels. Of course, you know, Blue Note, Impulse, Prestige. They're kind of like super desirable labels to look out for. But World Pacific, excuse me, Pacific Jazz had some incredible records and some wonderful artists. That's for sure. Yeah. The wind must be blowing. I thought somebody was trying to get in for a second there. I thought somebody was just pulling on the door handle, but must be the wind. This building I'm in is, you know, starting to do the where the gaps in the around the door start getting bigger. Soon be able to push your record through there. YouTube says it's you and me. I don't know what that means, Carson. I don't know what that means. Margolis. Marvelous stereo. Halloween 12-inch. I love Halloween. Too Drunk to Holiday in Cambodia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You picked up 6 records, Alan? That's incredible. I would love to watch you listen to them. I really would. I would love to watch you listen to that. Nirvana, absolutely Nirvana. Never mind, real popular album. Gosh, Alan, I would love to crank up StreamYard or something like that and just watch you listen to these records. I would love to go live, put you on mute, and watch you listen to these records. I would love that, Alan. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Let's do it late night. This is the Carson label, folks. It looks really nice. So fried chicken grease. That's where it was washed and looks like a little bit of a. Folks, there was a time I would look at my hand and look, and I don't do that anymore. Even before the pandemic, Ann used to say, "You'll get typhoid." I was like, "Typhoid? Is that still a thing?" And she says, "Yeah." And so I tried to find a sponge. It's like, I remember like one of my teachers had this little round Petri dish looking thing, and it had a sponge that went inside of it, and she kept it moist. And that way, if she needed to flip pages and her finger got dry, she would just, rather than lick her finger and flip, she would put her finger in the sponge and go flip. And it was awesome. I love it. And so I tried to find something like that, but I don't know. I'm sure it exists, but maybe Alan will find it at a local sale. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Anyway, all-time great trumpet hits. So I love the cover, folks. I love this style of art right here. I when I did a lot more screen printing, I used to change colors and do the same print on top of everything, and it was fun. It was fun. I wish I could stop what I'm doing right now and do some screen printing just for the sake of artistic. Wait a minute. So, Alan, how many records did you get? But I like to screen print. It's really cool. It's fun. Is it one record or is it 1, 2? Holiday and Kim? I'm not going to sing it. Frankenchrist is a record. Fresh Fruit for the Rotten Vegetables is a record. If you got 3 12-inch singles, that's cool too. Yeah. Or is it a compilation of all that stuff? You're just reading song titles. Yeah. Speaking of Impulse, this is on the Impulse label. Howard Roberts. It's a gatefold. Oh, wow. Look at here, folks. Yeah. It's got keyboards. It's got guitar. I was back in the back room today digging through some stuff, and I took some records back there months ago, and I totally forgot I did. And they were some of my top shelf records, and I was just kind of rotating them around. I found a sealed Mills Davis record that I forgot I had. But anyway, I found a bunch of stuff, so I'll have to try to pull that stuff out maybe for today's sale. Yeah. Let's take a look at this label. Prestige, there it is. I love seeing this label. I like seeing it when it's yellow a little better. I don't know, just because it's a little more desirable and it's kind of cool, earlier stuff. Absolutely. I like that stuff. Howard Roberts, folks. I pulled this one, and I'm glad I pulled it because it reminded me so much of Carson. Yes, you, Carson. So this is Harmony for the Soul. Harmony for the Soul. Let's take a look at the back cover, folks. It's an audition copy. That is weird. Did you ask? Are you one of those people when I haven't been in years, but when I go to yard sale, I'll say, do you have any records? Do you have more records, cassettes, CDs, reel-to-reels? Do you have any music stuff? Any rock and roll t-shirts? And they're like, get out of here. Or they're like, yes, we do. And the next thing you know, need a bath. Yes, give them a bath. Put them in the dishwasher. Put it on high, extra hot. How do you wash your records out? But anyway, that's cool. Okay, so this is Symphony for Soul, and the name of the record is The Total Eclipse. And it said it came from WPTF, which is our local station, which is now more talk news, but at one time they just played music like crazy. And this is an audition copy. This is what made me think of Carson. So WPTF donated it to the Governor Moorhead School Library. And right here it's got the little pocket so you can check it out. There you go. I thought it was cool. It's on the Imperial label. Yeah. So there you go. Made me think of Carson. I'm out of bananas, folks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have leg cramps. Yeah. Giving them a bath is no problem, Alan. Or you might listen to the ones that don't need a bath, and you'll be like, I'm selling these to Adam. They're gone. That's why I would love to see your reaction. Love to see you listen to them live. This is Big Bands, the best of the big bands, Volume 2. This has Kay Kaiser and Benny Bergen. Selections are electronically rechanneled for stereo. This album contains previously released material. It is CBS, though. CBS special product. Yeah, sold out. People love big band. Absolutely. Let's see what this is. Well, this one says it's for collectors only. I have to make sure I only sell it to the people who are collectors. Oh, this is Judy Garland. Yeah. For the first time on one record, the historic live sessions of April 26, 1962, plus 4 songs never released in America. Well, this must be a concert from Europe or something like that. Hey, let's see if we can get a couple more questions. Okay. Oh, this one's an easy one. Who was the lead singer for Joy Division? And what 1980 U.S. single by the Police contains 8 two-letter words? Who was the lead singer for Joy Division, and what U.S. 1980 hit single by the Police contain 8 two-letter words? Yeah, both of those are easy as pie. P-I. Stephen Batten was telling us the other day that he was enjoying listening to some Michael Franks. Yeah. Here you go. This is Michael Franks. This is LP. I bet he's got $1 million band on here. Ron Carter, Clifford Carter. Bill Evans is on here. Steve Gadd, Peter Gordon, Steve Kahn. Wow. This is totally cool. Yeah. Let's see. Alan says, haha, distilled water and a small amount of liquid detergent. Yeah. That's a good mixture there. What do you do once you get all you gather your record, you gather your mixture of distilled water and a small amount of detergent? What do you do once you got the record in one hand? This is flat, folks. Yeah. I want to hear this now to see what Bill Evans is on here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make an attribute sticker and notate that Bill is on here. Bill Evans, he's my friend. Bill Evans, he's my friend. Make a little note right now. You know, that would be a wonderful, wonderful video, Alan. Show me cleaning a record. Show me cleaning a record. Made a note, gonna put it on my computer. That way I can have it for later to refer to. Yeah. On my Facebook page, I have a video of me cleaning records in the sink and using tap water, Raleigh tap water, probably full of all sorts of horrible things, but it's okay. It's all right, pretty mama. Made a note so I can make an attribute sticker for this. Put that over here. The sun is bright, which is nice. I use a soft sponge and dry the records with a soft cloth. I love to let the air dry mine. That's for sure. I have this little plate holder, and I put the disc in there. Hey, good morning, Donald Du. Cheers. Donald, I said Donald Du. I was thinking of Dennis Du. Donald Jurel. There you go. I saw Michael Franks in Pittsburgh after he just released Sleepy Gypsy. The show was interesting, and he and his band were great. He had no stage presence. I don't think he said anything. Wow. And it's a Sleeping Gypsy record. What? Donna, was Bill Evans there by chance? Because this record has a credit of Bill Evans, which I'm gonna make. I'm gonna bag it, make an attribute for it. Gosh, such good stuff. Yeah. Whenever I see anything on the mainstream label, it always attracts my attention. Big Brother and the Holding Company, they had some records on mainstream. Think about them a lot. Their first record. This is a soundtrack recording of the heroes of the Telemark. Yeah, it's a soundtrack, folks. Kirk Douglas and Richard Harris. Wow. Interesting. Music composed and conducted by Malcolm Henry Arnold. There we go. Oh, there's a Hitler flag, folks. There's Hitler and the Nazi flag. Ugh. Anyway, there you go. Let's see. Do I have a mono copy of My Favorite Things by John Coltrane? I might have one in my personal listening library, Carson. Yeah, I'll have to check, Carson. Good thoughts. I'll be going through my personal stuff. I gotta thin it out, folks. I gotta continue surviving, if that makes any sense. No, Michael played piano. None of the other session musicians were in the band either. Interesting. I wish I could run into one of those record cleaning machines that suck the dust right out and vacuum it too. Yeah, here, man. They're worth every penny, Alan. But there's a company that sells an attachment that you can use on your wet drive vac. And I've never spoke with anyone who uses one. They've sent me promotional material before, asking me if I would carry it in the shop. And but yeah, I think you pretty much have to go to your garage or dedicate some space to bring in your wet dry vac and your wet vac and make it happen. One of the reasons I like using the sink is that it has the opportunity to push anything out as it rinses and as water flows there, rather than just push it in. Yeah, you probably run into one. One thing you can do, Alan, is you can set up a Google alert, and if with using VPI and Nitty Gritty and this and that and this and that, and if it happens that it shows up on your Google alert or your Craigslist alert, you can jump on it. I think I found 2 that way with my Craigslist alerts. And I have set up tons of alerts, folks. Yeah. There's been a few reviews of the wet dry wand on the VC X reviews. Yeah. Donald, I think one of the things that gives it a negative is that you really have to work it and hold it versus pop it on the VPI and just flip a switch. You know, you add your liquid, you're cleaning, then you do your brush, and then you press a button and it goes. But with the wand or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, wet dry vac wand. You have to give it a little more attention. Yeah. So there you go. Donald, do you happen to have the mono of Favorite Things by John Coltrane? Yeah. They are very noisy. Well, the VPI is noisy also. I think you've seen mine in Wake Forest, Donald. I own 3 VPIs. And of course, I have an account where I can get VPIs and I can offer it to my customers a little less than retail. Unless somebody's running one of those specials like, you get the VPI, you get a gallon of this, you get these sleeves, you get this, you get this, and you get this. And I'm like, how do they do it, folks? Yeah. Random pull, the McGuire sisters, our golden favorites. I think they were just a vocal group. There's no, Here's an image of them. This is a record I've seen many, many times, where they're standing there with their coats, probably animal coats. Yeah. But a wet dry vac, if you have one and you get the wand, I think the wand's about $40. That'll give you an opportunity to to get into a type of record cleaning. Yeah, and if you're okay with the noise and you're okay spending a little more time holding it just right, it's a good opportunity. Donald says, no, I have that on CD. When I got into jazz, it was in the late 80s. So a good portion of my library is on CD. That's totally cool. That's totally cool. So, okay, yeah. So, folks, let's get back to these two questions that I asked earlier, looking at an answer. Who was the lead singer for Joy Division? And what 1980 U.S. hit song by the Police contained 8 two-letter words? Easy questions. At least I think they're easy. This is a very interesting cover. It's very 80s Miami Vice, which I love. This is Howard Johnson, not to be confused with a hotel. Stand Up. And he has one happy cat. And then there he is in his Art Deco. And then he's got a silhouette on his thingy thing, on his curtain. I think this is jazz, folks. If it's not jazz, it's R&B. You're exactly right. This is a 12-inch single, folks. I love it when I have a 12-inch big record that plays at 45. Yeah, so this is a single, which makes me think possibly it's R&B. Hey, congratulations, Donald. You answered this correctly. The do-do-da, the dee-dee-do. All I want to say that that's the Police. Congratulations, you win 100 Record Crate bonus points. Yeah. Carson? Wow, congratulations, you win 10. I was trying to think what my mother said. So it's kind of like a riddle, something that you own that you can give that doesn't cost anything to anybody. Something you own that you can give that doesn't cost anything to anybody, but my mom would probably say that, but it's so valuable. Yeah. Okay, so we're still looking for the, hold on a second. We're still looking for the, missed some text here, folks. We're still looking for the, we're still looking for who's the lead singer of Joy Division. Yes, Ian Curtis is correct. Congratulations, Carson. You win 100 Record Crate bonus points. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, sorry about that. I had to respond to a text. I love Ian Curtis. I really do. So, I think I've heard of this guy's name before, but I think it was one of the National Lampoon Vacation movies where Wayne Newton was either in the movie or referenced. I can't remember. I just remember Wayne Newton from one of those. Yeah, it's The Greatest. I think he started out as a young guy, and I think he did a lot of Las Vegas stuff. He still could be there for all I know. performing in Las Vegas. Not sure if he's performing today with the virus, but there we go. A little more on the rock and roll side. This is Gary Morris, and he was in a band. I can't remember what the name of the band was. Yeah. Looking for names. Jerry Douglas plays dobro. But sometimes we have dobro on rock and roll. Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got time for another question, folks. That fan came back on. There's nothing wrong with my computer. Okay. Here's two easy questions, folks. Who formed Rockpile? Who formed Rockpile? And Human League released a single, Don't You Blank Me. I think you're right, Carson. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, the Junkin' Data girl. Cheers. You sent me an email? I'm going to check. Did you send it maybe today or something? Well, I haven't received it. I haven't seen it yet. But I definitely have to check my junk folders and just to see. And you sent me an email, or forget about me. Oh, don't you forget about me. That was another band. Will you? This is Human League with Don't You Blank Me. Yeah. Anyway, I'll check all the places, junk and data. But thank you so much for thinking about me. That would be wonderful. Yeah. Dave Edmonds and Nick Lowe, Love. That is correct. Congratulations, you win 100 Record Crate bonus points. Let me check what email I sent it from. Okay, cool. That's it. Don't you want me, baby? That's correct. Human League. And it's actually Don't You Want is the song. I mean, it's the word we're looking. Human League released the single Don't You Blank Me. Yeah, so I'll give it to you. There you go. Yeah. Okay, great. This one is PFM. I'm not familiar with them, but Chocolate Kings. It's on the Asylum label. Yeah. Don't know much about them. I think they were somewhat of a more popular band, but not huge like the Doors. I'm going to get through this stack right here, folks. Only have a few left. This is a band called The Reds. I love this image right here. And The Reds. I think it should be on red vinyl. What do you guys think? It's not. How could they have a record called, how could a band named The Reds have a record and it not be on red vinyl? I think they missed their opportunity. I love the shred inner sleeve. Yeah, so there you go. This one is factory sealed. It's a band called The Radiators. I've had their stuff before. It's got a punch right there, folks. And I'm going to tell you something about this punch. Yeah, the punch is through the shrink. Okay, cool. I've seen punches with shrink on it. Radiators. I'm thinking they're new wave. Yeah, I've had their stuff before. All right, this is the Rascals with the album C. C. And I love this image right here, folks. Let's see if there's a song I recognize on here. Doesn't mean anything if I don't. Yeah, I might recognize it if I. Cheapskates. Carson, I'm beginning to think you're a 35-year-old guy. Oh, and I say that in the most complimentary way. Okay, here we go. Then Jericho is the band. They're on MCA. This is a Gold Stamp promo. No, not a thing, other they had a lot of endorsements. It's on London MCA. Maybe means they're British. Yeah. Gosh, I wish I could listen to all these records, folks. Let's throw out four questions now, folks. Okay. Who released a U.S. single in 1976 titled "Golden Years"? Name the Pretenders' 1980 U.S. hit LP. Name the title of the 1980s U.S. hit by the Pretenders. Who recorded Modern Love in 1977? Let's see what's on this one. Who recorded Dr. Detroit in 1983? There we go. Hey, we got Swamp Pinker here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Cheers. We've spoke about him before in some of the cells or whatever. Bobby Sherman. People talk about the name of the TV show he was in. Oh my gosh, he's sitting in the big hand. He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got Bobby Sherman in his hand. That is crazy. Let's have a chair like that. Julie, do you love me? Yeah. Let's see if we got some answers right here now. Hey, Alan C. Records comes in with David Bowie. Let's see, what was the question? Who released a U.S. single in 1978 titled 76 titled Golden Years? David Bowie. Congratulations, you win 100 record crate bonus points. Carson comes in second. You win 10. In 1983 was Ted Nugent. Let's take a look and see. I'm going to read the question again. Who recorded Dr. Detroit in 1983? It's not Ted Nugent, but you're welcome to chime in again. Yeah. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Cheers, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in today and watching and for watching the repeat. Thank you so much. I remember going to camp. We got to sleep in 30 minutes extra on Sundays, which was fun. 30 minutes, folks. Makes a difference sometimes. But time flies by. Carson, you're just surprising me with all the answers. Devo, who recorded Dr. Detroit in 1983? That would be Devo. Yes, congratulations. And let's see, who recorded Modern Love in 1977? And in 1980, the Pretenders had a record. It was a big hit for them. What was the name of that record? Oh, come on, Alan. I know you probably know this. I don't think of Pretenders as power pop, but I don't know. Maybe they're just rock and roll. I have to remind my eyelid to stay open. Stay open, please. Open big. Don't be droopy. Uh-oh, here comes somebody, here comes somebody. All right, I'm waiting for it to, so it's on YouTube now, waiting for it to appear on StreamYard. So, Modern Love was a song by David Bowie. However, I think that was in the 80s. We're looking for 1977 Modern Love. Who recorded Modern Love in 1977? Okay. I don't know about the Pretenders question. Well, just take a guess. Guess every Pretenders album you know. Yeah. So we're still looking 1980. I'm sorry, 1980. The Pretenders had an album. What was the name of the album? It was a big hit for them. And then we're looking for who recorded Modern Love in 1977. And it's not David Bowie. Gets me to the church on time. Modern Love. Yeah. I used to listen to that song and say, what's your song about? It's kind of heavy. The amazing Peter Gabriel. Congratulations. You win 100 record crate bonus points. All right, we've got one question left, folks. Let's answer it. Okay, in 1980, the Pretenders had an album. What was it called? It's a big hit for them. Doom, 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 doo, 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 doo. Do I need to give you a clue? Do we need a clue for that, folks? Okay, here's your clue. Self-titled. What was the name of the record, folks? 1980, the Pretenders had an album. It was a big hit for them. What was it called? Waiting. I'm waiting. Brass in Pocket was a wonderful song from that album, but the album is called Pretenders. Yeah, don't you love it when artists do that? We're going to release a record and call it our name. Yeah, self-titled. Everybody did it. I don't think Barry Manilow did it, but everybody did it. Yeah. Let's see, Alan comes in with self-titled. What's the name of the record? It's not self-titled. It does have a name. Carson got it right, Alan. You know, it's hard to listen to Brass in Pocket because of it's used for a show theme. And every time I hear that song now, I was like, ooh. But I remember that, like, I got brass. Chrissy Hine was so cool. I'm sure she still is. She's got a new record coming out sometime or another soon. I pre-ordered some copies of that. That was incredibly difficult, really. That was incredibly difficult, really. Alan, you going to chime in and get the 10 points? Yeah. Alan, before I take off, what do you think about my idea of going live and you play the records by Dead Kennedys, but mute it and I want to see your reactions. I would love to do that. Or maybe you can just do it privately on StreamYard. I would love to see that, Alan. I really would. Absolutely. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of people listening to something for the first time, and they're like, wow, cool. And, you know, it's just like, they're fun. And sometimes there's contemporary artists that they would listen to something that's very classic. All right. Hey, I'm going to take off, folks. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll be on sometime another today with a sale. And try to make it happen. Drunken Data Girl says, oh, well, I would have helped if I had if I had hit the send button. Now, I notice that all the time, especially with Gmail on my phone. But let's see. I'm going to give, just in case, Data Girl. Okay, great. I'm going to check it out on my turntable. I appreciate it, folks. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'll see you later sometime another today. And thank you so much for stopping by. I'll check my email. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The Junkin Data Girl. Love that name. Uh-oh. Got a couple. Oh, it came from live YouTube auctions. It didn't disappear, Alan. It's still on the turntable. Still trying to figure out how to properly flatten records without further damaging them. So anyway, it's just kind of crazy. I'm out of here, folks. Have a good day. I'll talk with you soon. Hope to see you later today for my live record sale. Yeah. Red vinyl. Yeah. Red vinyl. Red vinyl with white spots. Still trying to figure that one out. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.